He returned to his humble dwelling, the familiar jinn swirling unseen around him, their presence undeniable, a suffocating weight. He tried to pray, his hands trembling as he began the ablution, each drop of water a defiant act. The air crackled with unseen fury, the very walls seeming to vibrate with their rage. The alluring female jinn materialized, her forms shifting, twisting, attempting to distract him, to drag him back into their corruption, to whisper false promises. Malevolent, brutish jinn took on hideous forms, snarling, their intent clear. You are ours. You always have been. He forced himself to stand, to recite the Fatiha, his voice a strained whisper against the rising crescendo of demonic murmurs and mockery. He prostrated himself, a single, pure act of devotion, an anchor in a swirling storm of unseen malice. It was a battle of wills, a raw, primal struggle for his very essence against overwhelming odds. He was bruised, battered, but unbroken. He completed his prayer, the first truly sincere prayer in a quarter century. The jinn receded, for now, leaving him trembling but resolute. The decision was made. The war had truly begun, its battleground, his very soul. The unbearable cost, profound echo of despair. The dawn of a new faith brought a devastating retribution from the shadows, swift and merciless, claiming the lives of the most innocent. The morning sun poured through his humble window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. He sat with his two young sons, their laughter a melody he had only just begun to truly hear, a fragile symphony in his new life. He watched them, a newfound tenderness in his eyes, a desperate hope blooming in his chest. He had confided in his wife, revealed his decision to repent, and warned her of the terrifying risks. She, a woman of quiet strength and unwavering faith, stood by him, reminding him of God's overwhelming power. Then, a sudden, sharp scream that tore through the fragile peace. His elder son, playing on the floor, stiffened. His small body began to convulse, his clothes tearing as if an unseen force brutally inflated them. His face twisted into a silent shriek, eyes wide with a terror he could not comprehend. Blood, hot and sudden, erupted from his nose and mouth. The man lunged, but an invisible barrier, a wall of pure malevolence, held him back. He watched in horror, paralyzed by the sheer brutal power of the unseen. His son, his beloved child, fell lifeless. A deafening silence. Then, less than an hour later, his younger son was struck down in the same horrifying manner, his innocent life extinguished by a brutal